In this video, I'm going to create an auto scaling group using a classic load balancer and a launch template. The command for creating an auto scaling group is actually pretty simple, works really fast. It's this one right here. However, in order to do it, we need to do a couple other things ahead of time. So these are the 5 commands. So let's get started. First thing to notice is our EC2 dashboard, and we see the instances we have no auto scaling groups and no load balancers and only one security group. So we're going to create another security group just for this purpose. And in order to do that, I'm going to invoke the CloudShell. It's just like using AWS CLI version 2 on your local device computer, but running in the cloud makes it easier. You don't have to worry about permissions or AWS secret keys at all. So let's grab the first command, which is going to be to create a security group. And security group name is going to be that. And we want to save this security group ID that it was just created because we're going to need it in our next command. Oops. And we're going to put it right here on that spot. What this command does is allows for access on port 80 from anywhere on the internet, because by default the security groups when they're created, they're not accessible to the internet. So that's why we're going to need to do this. Malformed. Oh, says there's something. Oh, looks like there's an additional SG on this. There we go. Alright, terrific. And when we're looking through here, we see everything's fine. Now, in order to get out of this mode, I can do Control-Shift-Z, and that'll stop it. Now we go on to our next command, which is to describe our subnets. So the security group that was just created, we need to see the subnets for it. And now we need to pick 2 subnets in different availability zones. So this one's an AZ6, so that's good. So I'm going to scroll down and grab the subnet ID for this one and put it up here for safekeeping. And actually, let's use it right away and just put it right there. It's a subnet. And actually, we're going to use that subnet over here as well, so I might as well paste it in. And let's get this one is an AZ2, so I'm going to grab the subnet for it. So subnet here, paste, and now I'm going to copy this command, and we're going to create our load balancer. And here's the name for it, myELB. Terrific. Okay, now the load balancer has been created, and if we can take a quick look where it says load balancers here and security groups, these 2 numbers are going to change. Now we got 1 load balancer and an additional security group. Alright. And then we can create our launch template. So this one's pretty straightforward. And what the launch template does is, this is the name for it. We're going to call it auto scaling template. And the template data is the important part. This AMI, this Amazon machine image, that's referring to, say, if we were to create an instance the traditional way. We go to launch instances, and then we need to pick an Amazon machine image. So the first one here is Amazon machine Amazon Linux 2023. It says 095347. That's the one that we're putting into here, 095347. Okay, so now we're just going to take this command and run it to create our launch template. All right, great. And we notice this launch template ID. This is what we need to use in the next command. So here's our launch template ID. Paste over that. Grab. And if we come back here, drop it. Excellent. So we can see our launch templates in on this side. Let's reload this page. There it is. Our auto scaling launch template has been created. And now wait. Oh, actually, we had that. Did we? What was the last command we did? Let's see. It shows. Oh, the last command was the auto scaling group. Right. So we come back here and we can see our auto scaling group has now been created. Right there, and with 3 instances. And if we come back, we see now that our instances is moved up to 6. So we go over here to our instances. Oops. There we go. So we instance state 3 running right there. Perfect. Now, this is a simple demonstration. We didn't have any user data when we created our launch templates, so these servers, we can't even connect to them because the security group didn't allow for port 22 to do that. Uh, so 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 we just have some bare bones instances that aren't going to do anything for anyone. So I think what we can do now is start the well, we can review what was here. Let's do that real quick. And that's the purpose of this last command, to describe the EC2 instances. And this is going to pick up all 3 instances that we had, right? And let's see, tags, instances, great. All right, so that's all we need to do for here. So let's start shutting down everything. We can go in reverse order. Um, Auto scaling group, delete. We don't want to have these 3 instances running for long. So we got 3 are now shutting down, and we can go to our load balancers. We can shut down the load balancer because it's not being used anymore. And then we can take a look at our launch template. Get rid of it. And then our security groups. Where's that extra one? Here it is. Nice. And so if we come back here, and everything should be coming down to zeros. Security groups 1, volumes 1. Oh, auto scaling group. What's happening here? It's still in the process of deleting. So wait a moment. Well, we can trust that this is going to happen. Everything's resolved. Oh yeah, the volume is now gone. Auto scaling group is gone as well. So terrific. Everything's done. All right. Uh, have a good rest of your day.